Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a pinch pot and a lid using clay. So to start, you will see you'll get a big hunk of clay that looks like this. What you want to do is you want to warm up that clay. To warm it up, what I do is split it in half, and then I just gently pass it from one hand to another. You can feel your clay starting to warm up, so just do a gentle squeeze each time you pass it. What I don't want to see is throwing your clay back and forth like this. All it needs is just a little bit of squish. Really warm it up. Perfect. Once your clay is warm, you're going to start to roll it into a ball. So I've got this one right here. To roll into a ball, you'll notice I have this hand going forward and this hand going forward too, but just at different times. You can also use your clay board and notice how my hand is moving in a circle. This will help move it into a ball as well. Perfect. So once you have a ball, it doesn't have to be a perfect ball. What you're going to do is take your thumb, and see how I have my fingernail on my thumb? You're going to push it into your clay, almost like you're giving your clay a thumbs up. I like to stop when I hit my little thumb wrinkles here, and it looks like I have a big ball stuck to the top of my thumb. Then using our helper fingers, we're going to pretend we are a crab. We're going to pinch and turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn. Pinch, turn, pinch, turn, and keep going. Notice how my helper hand is holding the bowl as I go, and I'm gently turning as I go. If you get any cracks like this, just use the skin on your finger to smooth them out. We want our clay to be about the thickness of our thumb or our finger, so if it gets too thin, you could always reshape it. And if it's too thick, you want to squish it out further. Perfect. So that's about the thickness that we want it. I see some lumpy bumps, so I'm going to take my skin on my finger and smooth out any bumps that I see. Perfect. So I've got this pretty smoothed out. And I don't see a lot of bumps. Remember, a few bumps are okay. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're hand building. With our pinch pot next, we want to gently push it into our clay mat, because if it's uneven, your pinch pot won't sit flat. So all I'm going to do is push it and kind of wiggle it to give it a flat bottom. Now when I touch it, it won't wobble over. You can set your pinch pot to the side, but before you do, what you need to do is write your initials on the bottom of your pinch pot. My first name starts with an A, so I'm going to carve it in with the needle tool. My last name starts with an S, so I'm going to carve an S. Pinch pot goes to the side to start to dry. Next, what we want to do is we are going to make a lid for our pinch pot. And to make a lid, we have to warm back up our clay. And then we're going to take it and smush it into our clay board. Almost make it look like a pancake. We want our pancake, remember, to be about the thickness of our thumb. Sometimes, too, you can use a clay tool to roll it nice and flat. To make sure that our clay lid matches the size of our pinch pot, take your pinch pot, flip it upside down, and stick it on your pancake. Then, very carefully, using your needle tool, you're going to trace along the outside edge. You can even take off pieces as you go if it's easier for you. So I'm just running along the outside edge, getting all of that extra clay off that we don't need. Perfect. Take your pinch pot off, set it to the side. Then you're going to start to smooth out your pinch pot lid. Don't forget to flip it over and smooth the bottom side as well. Perfect. You can see too that your lid should fit perfectly on top of your pinch pot. To make sure we remember whose is whose, also write your initials on the underside of your lid. So I wrote my initials there. I know that will go underneath. Last thing we're going to do is add a little bit of details using our needle tools. So to do this, you're just going to gently press into your clay to make it any design that you would like. I'm going to do a little circle design all the way around my lid, and then I'll do probably a few circle designs around my pinch pot as well. So you get to design it however you'd like. Okay, so I know my lid looks good and I have a little bit of texture around my pinch pot. What I'd like you to do next is double check for initials on both of your pieces. Both of your pieces are going to go to the wooding drying rack. Your extra pieces of clay are going to go into the bag, and your tools and clay board will also go away as well.